Game 2 getting ready to start in our doubleheader here at Glancy Field between the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks and the Aurora Spartans. Here with my partner David Cooper, I'm Chris Rouse. Aurora won Game 1 by a score of 18-3 in 7 innings against Illinois Tech. Here in Game 2, Alejandro Garcia starts us off against Jalen Holgado. Coop here in Game 2, Illinois Tech trying to bounce back from an 18-3 defeat. What should be key for the Scarlet Hawks?
Well, it's going to be the same things that we talked about last time, limiting those big innings and then maybe putting up a big inning of our own. Wasn't really able to get the bats going against Zimmerman. Aurora's going to be throwing another high-quality starter in Hogan, so they're going to have their work cut out for them again offensively.
Connor Hogan will start for Aurora. This is Alejandro Garcia, number 14, starting for Illinois Tech. 1-1 count against number 1 of Aurora. That is Jaden Holgado. Holgado in the box. Takes one away for ball 2. Holgado started in Game 1. He led off Game 1. He even scored a run. He was run number 4 of 18 for Aurora in Game number 1. It'll be Holgado, Lucancic, Curcio, the same 3 that started Game 1 for the Aurora Spartans. A few lineup changes for both teams, and we'll go over those throughout this first inning. We know here in Game 2, Aurora will have a new designated hitter. That would be Nick Zarnecki. He will be hitting 5th today. Other than that, starting lineup the same really for both teams. Illinois Tech does have a sub in right field. They'll start Timmy Old in right field for this game as well. So other than the starting pitchers, really just one change in the lineup for both teams. Holgado with a 3-1 count, and he chops one foul, make it 3-2. Game time right on time at 3 p.m. here at Glancy Field. 52 degrees, 16 mile per hour winds northwest, meaning they've taken off at least 1% of that strength on the winds here.
We've lost a little bit of our sunshine, too.
And it's certainly overcast skies here for Game 2 as Holgado hits one into that overcast sky. Matthew Bovey back at shortstop for Game 2. Makes the play. Easy out, number 1 for the Scarlet Hawks defense. Illinois Tech trailed 2-0 before they even got to the plate in Game 1, but that's a good start for Illinois Tech as they get the P6 to start out Game 2.
Yeah, Coach Seifert's hoping to start with a little bit of a different tune here, putting Alejandro Garcia on the mound to get him started. Gary has had one other start so far this year, but a bunch of appearances. He's been in a ton of different roles and done very well in a facet of different opportunities up until this point. He's thrown 22 2/3 of an inning, letting up 20 hits in that time and only 9 earned runs, 8 walks, 19 strikeouts to a 3.57 ERA. So one of the top go-to guys for Edward Seifert, no matter the situation. And in a must-win Game 2 in this doubleheader, they're going to turn to Gary to get started.
And he's going up against Lucancic here, and he already has 2 strikes. Now, obviously, Illinois Tech, you lost Game 1. You definitely want to try to salvage this doubleheader. Illinois Tech, it has to start on the mound. Garcia with the first out. Let's see how he works through the rest of this top of the order for Aurora. Here's the delivery to Lucancic. He misses outside. You know, in Game 1, Illinois Tech just couldn't stop that top of the order for this Aurora Spartans team, specifically this guy, Joe Lucancic. Lucancic and Dominic Curcio. It was Curcio who reached base in 6 at-bats. He got on safely in all 6. Let's see if Illinois Tech can hold this top of the order in check. That's a good start as well. Lucancic hits a ground ball to Bovey. Can he get the throw? Not just too much air underneath that throw as Lucancic legs it out.
Yeah, starting in the left-hander's batter's box. He's got a little bit of an advantage. He's a fast guy, able to beat that one out. Good play by Bove, but not able to get it down there in time.
I thought Bovey was going to get 2 straight outs to help Illinois Tech to start Game 2. Instead, that play just a little behind the runner Lucancic, and now here's Dominic Curcio. Reached base safely all 6 times in Game 1 of our doubleheader. Let's see how Alejandro Garcia approaches Curcio. Curcio gets this one in the air to Tyler Gutsfeld. Gutsfeld camps underneath, out number 2. Just a smooth play there by Gutsfeld as Illinois Tech working quickly now themselves here in the top of the first inning.
Yeah, that's how Gary's going to handle a lot of this lineup. He's going to go at him with a lot of strikes. He's going to work both corners of the plate with a fastball and a slider. Hope to generate a bunch of contact, get some balls in the air. We've seen the wind knock down a bunch of balls, both for hits and also for outs. So
Exactly. Left field was probably the key spot for the win in game one. We saw Yakinen have a ball where it sort of died out in front of him while he was charging a high fly ball. Then later, Yakinen used that same wind and hit a bloop down the left field line and reached safely. Let's see how Garcia works here against Kyle Mack. Mack started in game one for Aurora as well. As we mentioned, Aurora going basically with the same starting 9 in the lineup. The only change was Nick Zarnecki is going to be the designated hitter in this second game. He'll be taking over in place of Ryan Buck. Aurora was able to get a few reserves in at the end of game one. I thought maybe we'll see some of those guys start here in game two. Not the case. It's a 2-1 count with Garcia working against Kyle Mack. Would love to get Illinois Tech in the box, at least at even strength here. Remember in game one, down 2-0 before they even grabbed the bats. And it was really all the Justin Zimmerman show. He had 12 strikeouts in game one to lead the Spartans. Garcia misses on the outside corner.
Yeah, good pitch there, just a little bit outside. You're going to see Gary throw there a lot. He has a two-seamer fastball action, so it's going to break towards a right-handed hitter. So he's going to try and throw it off the plate and then just have it sneak back over that corner a lot. Makes it very difficult for a right-handed hitter to hit.
The 3-1 with Garcia on the get ready to deliver. He delivers to the plate. It's hitting the left field. This one being tracked well, and it is caught by Yakinen as Illinois Tech with a quick inning in the field. They retire the side. 4 come to the plate, but only one single from Lukancic. Illinois Tech coming to bat for the first time here in game two. We'll see them on the other side of this break here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network.